Hey guys, Demon here, and today we are reviewing Amphibia episode, was it 16 if I'm not mistaken? So today there is two episodes like usual. There is Family Fishing Trip and Bazaar. So these episodes are pretty interesting. So let's start off with the Family Fishing Trip first, obviously, because it's the first episode. Basically, this is Spring going on a fishing trip with his family. Anne's coming with them. At the end, I'm pretty sure Anne got brain damage, but whatever. Just because she hit her head so much times. She went paragliding, I think that's what it's called, or something like that. I don't know. It's where you put the giant uh, kite on the back of a fishing boat, and then you go up in the sky, or on the back of a boat, I guess, not necessarily a fishing boat. I don't know how it worked in a swamp like that with a slow boat like that, but whatever, I guess. And plus, how do they even afford a boat like that? Interesting to think about. Um, and it turns out that he brought his girlfriend along, and it seems like she's still there. She's still in the story, I guess. So that's interesting to see. It's nice to see, I guess. Um, yeah, it's just a pretty funny episode, a pretty fun episode. It's nothing too like good, but nothing too bad. It's funny, it's fun. It's all about Sprig getting angry at this because his hot pop is moving away from him and trying to find a love. It's just kind of just like this funny, fun time. It's just it's cute and it teaches Sprig a lesson, so that's cool. Yeah. Sorry about the interruption there. But anyways, so it was a pretty good episode, and Sprig learned a lesson. And then we have Bazaar, if I'm not mistaken, that's the name of the episode. So Bazaar. So this is a pretty cool episode. This is another lore-based episode, or another going towards the story episode, I guess. Where they're trying to find out what the music box is. They can't find anything about it in the archives. Hot Pop knows something about it, obviously. Sorry about another one of those. I know it gets like that sometimes. But anyways, Hot Pop knows something about it, obviously, because we saw it in his book. And then they go to this thing called the Bazaar, which is basically like a underground sort of black market thing, I guess. I'm not sure what you would call it. They go around, they look around and stuff like that. And basically, it's just full of a bunch of thieves and criminals, I assume, just like the shady belly of the thing. Uh, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. They go around just trying to do stuff. They find a place that might have a thing. And it's run by a lizard lady. I assume she's a lizard lady. She has one hand. She's missing a hand. She has a long tail. I don't think she kind of looked like a crocodile, but I don't think she was. I think she was a lizard lady for sure. I'm not sure for sure, but I don't know. She's some kind of lizard, and it seems like she also knows about the box and knows stuff about it as well. Um, and it seems like she is going to come into the story a little bit later. I don't know when, but she's definitely going to come into the story again. And then we have Hot Pop showing up at the end, basically beating Anne and Sprig after a very funny joke where it's just like, oh, it's like Anne and her little pink boyfriend because she's talking about Sprig. It was funny. It was funny. And Sprig's just like, she's like, hey, wait a minute, he's not my boyfriend. And Sprig's just like, yeah, she's way too old for me. uh, that's just funny. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, that's probably one of the funniest moments there. I wonder how old Sprig is and how old Anne is comparatively. Hmm. Hmm. Definitely a good question. But yeah, it was funny. It was funny. I feel like they're more like brother and sister dynamic, anyways. Um, but after that, we get Hot Pop showing up, but it's not actually Hot Pop. It's him in a disguise. He basically beats Anne and Sprig in a race, and then he gets the backpack because the guy stole it from Anne, and at the end he gives it back to him, and Sprig asks him like, "What do you do?" Like, "Oh, you do this, you do this, you do this," and at the end he's just like, "Have you ever killed a man?" That was a really funny joke too. And Hop Hop basically says same thing you say for Vegas, right? What happens in the thing? What happens in what Bazaar Bazaar? What happens in Bazaar Bazaar stays in Bazaar Bazaar. You know, just like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So yeah, it was pretty funny. At the end, Anne gives him the music box because she's like, "Here, just help us out with our problems and stuff like that." And he buries it. And man, that's not a good move because that might be the only way Anne can get home. First off, and plus, obviously, it has something bad to do. Maybe even like an apocalypse type scenario. I don't know for sure. And plus, like, eventually Anne's obviously going to ask for the box back, you know. She's going to notice that she doesn't have the box. Yeah, she's going to notice that she doesn't have the box, right? She's just going to ask for it back. It's pretty stupid that he thinks that it's not going to happen because it is going to happen eventually. So this is all going to lead up to something that's going to be pretty cool. And Hop Pop is going to have to probably redeem himself or something like that. But it's going to be very interesting, to say the least. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys will like this one. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the bell notification if you liked it. As always, our friends, check out the link below for my Twitter. As always, stay sane. Peace. But it's going to be very interesting in the future. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, you should check out this one or this one. Or, you know, click right there because that will subscribe to my channel. That middle one right there. Anyways, I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to my Twitter and follow. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace.